We need to settle the position a little. Now, okay, I was trying something new, you know. We've got a new tablet, so I thought that I'm doing numericals, so let's do it from the tablet, but it failed. Don't worry, we'll try it and we'll do it again. We had good evening, Arnav. So I was trying to use technology and I didn't succeed. Okay, now I'll work on it, and most probably in the next class we'll use it. Okay, today we had to abort it and we had to come back to the board, the old chalk and talk method. Okay, but next time I'm sure that we'll be doing it through the tablet. Right, what happened? The others haven't come back. We had around 9 of them. Now none of them have joined. Okay, we start. Till the time others join, you know, we will do one question which we had done quickly last time, so that it becomes a bit of revision, and then we continue. We were doing numericals and we are supposed to finish the numericals of equations of motions today. We had done the 11th question in a hurry in the next class, so we do it again today. Okay, and it says that a body moves from rest, so it means that the initial velocity was 0, moves from rest, okay, with a uniform acceleration. Now the acceleration is not known. Okay, so a is equal to question mark with uniform acceleration, and travels 270 meters. So the distance traveled is s is equal to 270 meters in 3 seconds. T is equal to 3 seconds. Find the velocity of the body after 10 seconds. Okay, they want us to find v after 10 seconds. Got it? So first we need to find the acceleration if we want to find the v. Okay, so s is given, t is given, u is given. What can we use? We can use the second equation. Okay, so using second equation of motion. Okay, what is this? S is equal to ut plus half at square. Right, so we put in the values, so it becomes 2 half into a into 3 ka whole square, right, which implies that 270 is equal to 0 plus 9 by 2a. Okay, 3 3s are 9, 9 by 2a. Got it? Which implies that 3s are 27, which implies that a is equal to 60 meter per second square. Okay, clear till here? Understood? Just 2 people have come back. What happened to the others? The others didn't come back. Previously there were around 10 of them watching. They've run away, I suppose. So don't worry. So understood this much? Give me a response. I don't get a response. Give me a response just to know that you are there. Okay, yes, okay. So we move forward now, okay? We move forward. I'm rubbing this equation so that I get some working space over here. Okay, so now we need v. So we use the first equation. The first equation is v is equal to u plus at. Got it? Now we know u, we know a, we know t, everything. So we find it v is equal to 0 plus a we have found out to be 60. Okay, and we know that the time there are, so we write into 10. So v becomes 600 meter per second. That's our answer, right? The answer in the book, yeah, it's 600 meter per second. Clear? Understood? You want me to explain anything? Arnav says yes sir, Charu says yes sir. You want me to explain it, or have you understood? Anything, anywhere where you feel that why we didn't do this, or why we didn't do that, you can ask me that and we continue. Okay, done? So we go to the 12th one now, okay? I'm erasing this and we'll go to the 12th one. Where do you go? Okay, now we go to the 12th one. The 12th question says that a body moving with a constant acceleration, okay, the acceleration is constant, travels distance 3 meter, okay, S1 is equal to 3 meters and 8 meters, S2 is equal to 8 meters, okay, respectively in 1 second and 2 seconds. T1 is equal to calculate, number one, the initial velocity, okay, and number two, they want us to find the acceleration, okay. So how do we go about it? We say that let u be the initial velocity, and then we go to use the second equation, right? So we find the two cases, and using that the two equations, we find the acceleration. Okay, let's try. We don't know the initial velocity over here, so we say let initial velocity be u. Okay, so using second equation, what is the second equation? S is equal to ut plus half at square. Okay, so the distance traveled in the first case is 3 meters, okay, u we don't know, t was 1 second, okay, plus half, okay, a is not known, t was 1, so it becomes 1 ka square, okay, which means our first equation is 3 is equal to u plus a by 2. This is our first equation, okay. Similarly for the second case, similarly for case 2, for case 2, what does it become? It becomes 8 is equal to u into 2 plus half into a into 2 to the 4, 2 square, okay, which implies that 8 is equal to 2u plus 1 2 cancels, we are left with 2a. This is our second, okay. So we have got two equations in terms of u and a, okay. So if we can cancel out, one thing, we get a. If we bring everything on one side, okay, so we subtract. Now subtracting equation 1 from 2. When I subtract equation 1 from 2, what do I get? Okay, 8 minus 3 is 5. Okay, 5 is equal to 2u minus u. I get u. Okay, then I over here, what do I get? Plus 2a minus a by 2. Okay, which means 5 is equal to u plus, I take LCM over here, 2 4a minus a. Okay, then what do? I say 5 is equal to u plus 3a by 2. Okay, this was minus 3a by 2, which implies 5 minus u, okay, into 2, 5 minus u into 2 is equal to 3a, which implies that a is equal to 10 minus 2u by 3. Okay, this is the value of a in terms of u, 10 minus 2u by 3. Okay, this is our third equation. So now we put this value, putting value of 3 in equation. We can put in either of the two equations. Okay, so which one do you want to put in? Let's put it in 1. Okay, if you put it in 1, then we will get u, putting in equation 1. So what do we get? 3 is equal to u, okay, plus 10 minus 2u, which means 3 is equal to u plus 10 minus 2u. I take this whole, it becomes 6, so this becomes 6. Okay, which implies that 18 is equal to 6u minus 2u, and we bring this t this side. Okay, bring this 10 this side, so implies 4u is equal to 8. 18 minus 10 is 8, which implies that u is equal to 8 by 4 is 2 meter per second. Okay, that is our answer. Understood? It's a tricky one. Shubi, good evening. Sorry, I am late. I am late. You know, I had started something new and I couldn't succeed. So I had to abort that thing, and now I have to come back again to the old method, and you have just started. This is the second question we are doing. The answer of 12th is 2 meter per second. Correct. Okay. So have you understood? This is a tricky question. Okay. You need to understand this very nicely. In this they say that the body travels 3 meters in 1 second, and then it travels 8 meters in 2 seconds. This question comes quite often, okay, and it's a tricky one, so you should know. So now you see that in this neither u is given nor a is given. Okay, so how do we go about it? They are asking us the initial velocity. So we say that let the initial velocity be u. Okay, now using u, u and a, we write the equations using the second equation. The second equation is s is equal to ut plus half at square. So we put in the values. S is equal to 3 meters, u into time is 1 second, okay, half a into 1 ka square. So we get s is equal to u plus at is our first equation. Similarly, now we put the second case. So in this case, s becomes 8, okay, u into t becomes 2, and half a into t ka square, which is 2 ka square. So I get the second equations. Now I subtract equation 1 from equation 2, and I arrive at acceleration, which is 10 minus 2u by 3. Okay, acceleration which we get is 10 minus 2u by 3. Now I put this value in the first equation. In place of a by 2, I put this 10 minus 2u by 3 by 2. Got it? And I get my u. My u comes out to be 2 meter per second. Understood? Do it yourself, all of you. Quickly copy it. Any tip how we can do these tricky ones? That's what I'm telling. Okay, in these tricky ones you need to practice. Maths and numericals, they are all about practice. You will have to practice and set a trigger in your mind that when there is no u and when there is no a, okay, then I need to write 2 equations and then eliminate one of them to arrive at one of them. Okay, for both the equations, the u and a will be the same. Shubi says using the brain. I say no, you know, it's all about practice. Once you have practiced, as soon as you see this such kind of a question, then your brain will immediately say that this neither has u nor it has a. So we will have to write 2 equations and then eliminate one of them to arrive at the other. Okay, So you will get to know what to use and how to do it. I'll give you some more of similar kind so that you can do it. At present, everybody has understood. You can write it down quickly so that we move forward. Okay, we go to the 13th. Done? Yeah, you have to do it. Otherwise, if you don't do it, I do it 10 times, then also you will not understand. But when you do it yourself once, you will understand, and the next time I ask you to do the same thing, it will come quickly to you. Okay, so after the class, please try this question, and I'm taking you now to the 13th. Okay, now the 13th question, what does it say? 12th was the trickiest. Now these are not that tricky. Okay, we have got one more ahead, which is a little tricky one. A car travels with a uniform velocity 25 meter. Okay, the velocity is given to be 25 meter per second for 5 seconds. Okay, it travels for 5 seconds. The brakes are then applied and the car is uniformly retarded and comes to rest in 10 seconds. Okay, then final velocity. Okay, retarded and comes to rest in further 10 seconds. Find the distance the car travels before the brakes applied. Okay, they are asking us S is equal to question mark. Okay, and they are also asking us acceleration. What is the retardation? A is equal to question mark. Okay, so let's do it. How do we go about it now? V is given, T is given, then V2 is given and T is given. Okay, how will you go about it? It was initially at rest. No, it was moving at 25, so we take this U instead of V, we write this U. So we go to the first case. Simple. Okay, speed is equal to distance by time. So using speed is equal to distance by time. Okay, so S is equal to V into T. Okay, V is given over here 25 meter per second. Okay, and T over here is given 5 seconds. Second cancels, so is equal to 125 meters it travels in the first 5 seconds. यही आंसर. Okay, yeah, 125 meters मालूम है. This was the first one. Second हम करते हैं. Second हमें मालूम है कि acceleration is equal to V minus U by T. ठीक है, फाइनल वेलोसिटी माइनस इनिशियल वेलोसिटी. तो अब इसमें फाइनल वेलोसिटी क्या होगी? फाइनल वेलोसिटी हो गई 0, रुक गई, तो V हो गया 0. इनिशियल क्या था? इनिशियल था 25, तो माइनस 25, और ये कितने सेकंड में हुआ? 10 सेकंड में हुआ. ओके, सो वी पुट इट इन 10 सेकंड्स ही था ना. हाँ, 10 सेकंड्स था. ओके, सो इज इक्वल टू माइनस 2.5 मीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर. इतना ही आंसर. व्हाट इज़ द आंसर? 2.5 मीटर पर सेकेंड दिया है. ठीक है, रिटार्डेशन है तो नेगेटिव होगा, तो हमारा आंसर सही है. ओके, रिटार्डेशन है which means negative, so our answer is correct. The retardation is 2.5 meter per second. If I write acceleration, then it becomes negative minus 2.5. Okay, and the third thing, what are they asking? The third thing, third हम यूज़ करते हैं, हमें V मालूम है, हमें U मालूम है, हमें S निकालना है. ठीक है, तो हम थर्ड वाली यूज़ करते हैं. Using V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. Okay, अब फाइनल क्या हुआ? रुक गई है तो 0 हो गया. ओके, इनिशियल क्या था? 25 था, तो 25 का स्क्वायर हो गया. ओके, 2 हमने रिटार्डेशन निकाला है. रिटार्डेशन हमने क्या निकाला है? नेगेटिव 2.5. ओके, और S हमें नहीं पता है, हमें S निकालना है. Alright, so now we simply do the calculations. 25 into 25 is equal to 625. Okay, so 625 negative 625 is equal to negative 5. 2.5 into 2 is 5s. Okay, which implies negative cut gaya, which implies s is equal to 625 by 5. Okay, which implies that s is equal to 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10, 5 5s are 25. 125 meters. ब्रेक लगाने के बाद वो 125 मीटर आगे गई. करेक्ट, 125 मीटर. Okay. Now what are you people writing? You have written a lot many things. Thank you for your suggestion. I think, sir, is there to give any answer? Don't mind it. I didn't understand what you said. Okay, then Shubhi says, sir, when you will meet us on the Google Meet? Surely, pretty soon. Achha, you are waiting for that session, open session. Yeah, we can talk to each other, we can ask each other's question. ICSE 10th already had a open meet session. You can ask your coordinators when are we going to have it. Okay, then we can discuss these questions and you can bring your own questions over there. We can do that. Right, and Charu gives us the answer also. Retardation is minus 2.5 meter per second, and Charu gives us the distance also. S is equal to 125. Right, so we still have 10 minutes and we've got 2 questions, so at least one we should be able to do it. Can I erase it? Anybody wants me to explain it once again? Divyanshu, Charu, Aviral, Shubhi, anybody wants me to explain this once again, or should I move forward? Okay, this was not as the previous falls in place. The next one is a bit tricky, slightly tricky. Okay, no sir, that is for someone else. Okay, chalo, we move forward. We go to the next one, which is the second last question, which means this chapter is over. Okay, and in the next class we will start the next chapter. What is the name of the next chapter? Motion. In one dimension we have done laws of motion, right? Now we'll be going to laws of motion. So let's do the second last question of this chapter. Go to question 14. Okay, what does it say? It says that a spacecraft flying in a straight course, we are talking rectilinear, so it is going in a straight course with a velocity of 75. Okay, the velocity is given 75 kilometer per second there. Yeah, kilometer per second. Okay, fires its rocket motors for 6 seconds. Okay, so it accelerates for 6 seconds. Okay, fires its rocket motors for 6 seconds. At the end of this time, its velocity is 120. Okay, तो इसको u ले लो और इसको v ले ले. It is now 120 kilometer per second. Okay, its velocity is 120 kilometer per second in the same direction. Now find the average acceleration. तो हमसे सबसे पहले हमें acceleration पूछ रहे हैं. Okay, और उसके बाद क्या पूछ रहे हैं? The distance traveled by the spacecraft. Okay, number 2, s is equal to question mark in 10 seconds. Okay, after the rocket motors were started, the motors having been in action for 6 seconds only. Okay, so which means acceleration for 6 seconds only. Okay, थोड़ा सा ये ट्रिकी है. अब इसको कैसे करेंगे? ये कह रहे हैं एक रॉकेट है जो कि स्ट्रेट पाथ में जा रहा था विद अ यूनिफॉर्म वेलोसिटी 75 किलोमीटर्स पर सेकेंड. ठीक है, उसके बाद उसने अपने रॉकेट्स चलाए बूस्ट करने के लिए, विच मीन्स 6 सेकेंड तक वो एक्सेलरेट करा. एक्सेलरेट करके वो 120 किलोमीटर पर सेकेंड की वेलोसिटी पे आ गया. अब वो इसी वेलोसिटी पे चलता जा रहा है. ओके, तो वो कह रहे हैं कि पहले तो ये बताइए कि एक्सेलरेशन क्या है. ओके, तो हम पहला सिंपल है, हमें मालूम है एक्सेलरेशन इज इक्वल टू v माइनस यू बाई टी. गॉट इट. हम इसी को यूज़ करते हैं. फाइनल वेलोसिटी क्या आई? फाइनल वेलोसिटी आई 120. इससे पहले क्या थी? इससे पहले थी 75. ठीक है, कितना समय लगा इसको करने में? 6 सेकेंड लगे. ओके, तो 6, विच मीन्स इट बिकम्स 25 45 by 6. 45 by 6, 6 6 are 36, 6 7 are 42. Tell me.
Wi-Fi is off.
Wi-Fi is off?
It's working only at 4 minutes.
Why is Wi-Fi off?
on, but the Wi-Fi on the phone was on.
Okay. चलो डोंट वरी, another class is about to get over. For the next class you can. Okay, 6 7s are 42. 42 हो गया तो 3/6 which means 0.5. तो 7.5 we have meter per second square. पहला आंसर यही है 7.5 oops किलोमीटर है, सॉरी 7.5 किलोमीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर. ओके, पहला हमने निकाल लिया. अब दूसरा हमसे वो पूछ रहे हैं कि 10 सेकेंड में उसने डिस्टेंस कितना कवर किया. येस क्लियर. ओके, दिस वाज इजी राइट. अब शुभी से दूसरे वाले में नहीं, शुभी हमें वो बता रही है सारा वो कैलकुलेशन जैसे लिखती है v - u/t. ओके, आर्नव आनंद सेज यस सर अंडरस्टूड. ओके, अब नेक्स्ट वाला कैसे करेंगे. नेक्स्ट वाले में वो हमें कह रहे हैं कि इसने डिस्टेंस कितना कवर करा. ओके, तो अब इसमें तो भाई दो तरह का मोशन आ गया है ना. एक है एक्सेलरेटेड मोशन, हमें 10 सेकंड का पूछ रहा है. तो पहले तो 6 सेकंड तक मेरा एक्सेलरेटेड मोशन है और उसके बाद मेरा यूनिफॉर्म मोशन है राइट. पहले 6 सेकंड तक बॉडी एक्सेलरेट कर रही है 175 किलोमीटर पर सेकंड से लेकर 120 किलोमीटर पर सेकंड तक, और उसके अगले 4 सेकंड में मेरी बॉडी विद वेलोसिटी 120 किलोमीटर पर सेकंड जा रही है. तो हमें दो डिस्टेंस निकालने पड़ेंगे, हमें S1 S2 दो चीज़ें निकालनी पड़ेंगी, फिर हमें दोनों को ऐड करना पड़ेगा. ओके, तो हम पहले S1 निकालते हैं. ओके, S1 के लिए हम क्या यूज़ करते हैं, S = ut प्लस हाफ AT² यूज़ करते हैं. ये यूज़ करेंगे. एक्सेलरेशन दिया है, एक्सेलरेशन हमने निकाल लिया है. ठीक है, u दिया है. ओके, t दिया है. ओके, सो नाउ वी सॉल्व इट. सो वी से S1 इज इक्वल टू हमारा u क्या था, हमारा u था 75. ओके, हम टाइम क्या ले रहे हैं, लेट मी मेंशन इट हियर. फॉर फर्स्ट 6 seconds where motion is accelerated. ओके, तो ये हो गया 75 × 6 ओके प्लस हाफ इंटू हमारा कितना आया 7.5 आया एक्सेलरेशन. ओके, इंटू 6 × 6. ओके, हाउ मच इज़ दैट. 75 × 6 becomes 450. 5 6 are 30, 0 3 in hand, 7 6 are 42, 430, 7 6 are 42, 7 6 are 42 and 5 6 are 30, 45, 450. ओके, करके देख लो यार. 75 × 6, 5 6 are 30, 6 7 are 42, 450 करेक्ट. ओके, सो 450 प्लस हाफ ओके इंटू इसको हम कर देते हैं 75 बाय 10 ओके इंटू 6 × 6. सो ये कटा, ये 3 हो गया. गॉट इट. ये कटा, ये 5 हो गया, ये 3 हो गया, ये 5 1s are 5, 5 5s are 25. So 15 × 3 × 3 which means is equal to 450 plus 15 × 9. So 5 9s are 45, 9 1s are 9, 135. 135 ये था, yeah 135 plus 135 which means this is equal to 5 and 8 and 585 kilometers. Okay, हमने S1 निकाल लिया. S1 is equal to 585 किलोमीटर्स. ओके, अब दूसरे वाले में जब हम इक्वेशंस ऑफ मोशन कब यूज़ करते हैं, जब मोशन एक्सेलरेटेड हो राइट. 585 शुभी ने दिया सही आंसर किलोमीटर्स. ओके, हम इक्वेशंस ऑफ मोशन तब यूज़ करते हैं जब मोशन एक्सेलरेटेड हो. अगर मोशन एक्सेलरेटेड नहीं है तब हम सिंपली वेलोसिटी या स्पीड का फॉर्मूला यूज़ करते हैं. ओके, सो वी नो दैट वेलोसिटी इज इक्वल टू डिस्टेंस बाय टाइम. ओके, विच इम्प्लाइज दैट डिस्प्लेसमेंट इज इक्वल टू वेलोसिटी इनटू टाइम. ठीक है, वेलोसिटी कितनी है, वेलोसिटी है 120 किलोमीटर पर सेकेंड. टाइम कितना है, 6 जा चुके हैं, 10 में से 6 गए, हमारे पास बचे 4 सेकेंड. ओके, तो 4 सेकेंड, सेकेंड कट गया. 120 × 4 it becomes 480 kilometers, right? This is S2. Okay, S2. सो S2 इज इक्वल टू 480 किलोमीटर्स. सो अब फाइनल आंसर हम लिखेंगे. टोटल डिस्प्लेसमेंट कितना हुआ? ओके, हमसे टोटल डिस्प्लेसमेंट पूछा है, तो टोटल डिस्प्लेसमेंट इज इक्वल टू S1 प्लस S2 विच इज़ इक्वल टू 585 प्लस 480 विच इज़ इक्वल टू 5, 8 to the 16, 1 in hand, 1065 kilometers. ठीक है, यही आंसर. या 1065 kilometers. That finishes the question. समझ में आया? ये जरा सा ट्रिकी था, ज़्यादा ट्रिकी नहीं था. इसमें स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड दे दिया था. जब भी अनएक्सेलरेटेड मोशन हो, याद रखना सिंपल वेलोसिटी की इक्वेशन में चले जाना है. v इज इक्वल टू एस बाई टी. ठीक है, वहाँ पे इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशन यूज़ करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, क्योंकि वो मोशन यूनिफॉर्म है, एक्सेलरेटेड नहीं है. सो आई डोंट नीड द equations of motion. Okay, that finishes the time also. I am so sorry I lost some time today, but it was experimenting for a good cause. Of course, I will again go back to using it, and in the next class I'll definitely come on my tablet, okay, and do the questions there. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Yeah, Google Meet. Tell it to your coordinators that we want a open session. We want an open session. We want to discuss a few things face to face, and the coordinator will arrange. Right, bye bye, see you all of you. Thank you.